Hi, my name is Kate McMahon, and thank you so much for joining us today for Profile. And I'm really looking forward to introducing you to my guest today, Kerri Lyford. Kerri, how are you?
I'm good, thank you, Kate.
So happy to have you here to talk about a couple of programs that you have at Elder Services of the Cape and Islands.
Yes, I'm excited to be here as well.
Good. So can we talk first about CSEP and what
Sure.
CSEP does for some of our folks here on the Cape?
Sure. CSEP is our Senior Community Employment Program. It used to be called the Mature Workers Program. And it is designed to help people who are over 55 out of work, and they also must be income eligible. And if they are approved for the program, then I can place them at a government agency or a nonprofit agency to work there. Essentially, it's an on-the-job training program for 4 years, and we provide minimum wage. And it's just a really great program.
Well, that sounds awesome. So you said you place these individuals within government agencies or businesses?
Yes, it has to be a nonprofit
Okay.
or a government agency. So I look for people who are eligible for the program, but then I also look for agencies that would like to participate, and those are called host agencies.
Great. And what kind of skills do folks get when they're working at host agencies?
All different types of skills. It really depends on what their goals are, what they're looking for. It's a bridge back to work program. So what are they looking to do long term? What can the agencies provide for them to learn these skills? So really anything from administrative work. I have somebody now who's in the program who's down in Falmouth, and he's working for the town, and he's cleaning up the parks and the beaches. So it's just wide variety.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
And then did you say that it's a 4-year program?
It is a 4-year program.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a great period of time, I would assume, for folks to really develop the skills that they're interested in developing.
Yes, right. And they not only develop the skills, but they also build confidence. They're able to make connections, build their networks. So it's really wonderful.
That's great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And about how many folks are able to participate?
I have 20 right now who are spread out all over the Cape. I have one person on the Vineyard. They are looking for us to grow the program, so I am looking for people to enroll. It is funded by a grant, a federal grant through Workforce Inclusion. So they like us to spend our money that they give us so that we get approved for the grant the following year.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
wonderful. And do you all keep track of like a placement rate, or do folks end up staying with the organization that they've been with the previous 4 years?
Right, so part of my role is to follow up with people once they exit the program and find out, where they're going, how much money they're making, because one of the missions is that they're able to live.
Sure.
And make livable wages.
Right.
So,
Wow.
yeah,
Sounds like a great program that you get to work on.
it is. It is.
Meet very interesting people.
Yes.
And find organizations and government agencies that really want to give back locally.
Yeah, it's just really great for the community as a whole.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that we should talk about with the CSEP program, or should we move on to our Senior Planet classes?
Nothing. I think we covered everything. But if anybody is interested in doing an initial intake with me, or finding out more about becoming a host agency, please call me over at Elder Services.
Great.
Or send me an email.
That sounds awesome. That sounds great.
Thank you.
And we have hot off the press, or at least I just
Yes.
learned of the program this morning, Senior Planet classes that are being held in 3 locations on the Cape.
Yes, so Senior Planet is a program that my predecessor founded during COVID. It's funded through the AARP, and it provides technology courses to older adults. And she started them in the Outer Cape, so P-Town, Truro, Wellfleet, and now we've moved them down, this way. We're going to be providing classes in the Mid-Cape, and then slowly we're inching our way towards the Upper Cape.
Awesome.
So,
Awesome.
yeah.
So it looks like it's a series of classes that are occurring.
Yes, yes. So we call them quarters. So in quarter 1 of 2023, we will be offering a basic computer course at the Harwich COA, a basic computer course at the Mashpee COA, and then also a Beyond the Basics over at Mass Higher.
Oh, okay, great.
Yes.
Wonderful locations too. All 3 of them are relatively easy to get to.
Yes.
That's great.
Yes.
And the basics. Can we talk about what the basics might be so our audience better understands?
Sure, sure. So, so we wanted to bring classes to people who really have never seen a computer, touched a computer, really, starting from scratch. So getting to know the mouse and the keyboard, and just navigating through the internet. We don't really get into the Microsoft products.
Okay.
But we do touch upon, in the more advanced classes, we'll touch upon the Google products.
Sure. Okay. Well, that sounds great. I'm sure there are some folks that may be a little intimidated by that kind of technology. So it's wonderful that it's, the real basics.
Yes, yep. And it's so much needed too, especially during COVID, when people are so isolated and really are only communicating through technology.
Yeah, that's great. I love that program. Now, we chatted a little bit. You are not directly managing that. I believe you said you have somebody on your team that's helping you manage this?
Right. I oversee the program, and my assistant she pretty much runs the daily operations of it.
Okay.
And so if anybody's interested in signing up for one of the courses or finding out more, they can contact her. And her name is Denise Magnet.
Denise.
Yes.
Okay. Good. Well, we hope to have you back again sometime soon.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And thank you for watching Profile.